All right, everybody, thank you for stopping by. So in this video, I'm going to be doing a guide for Final Fantasy 11 or Horizon XI, or if you're playing on another private server, this is a good way to make money by catching Moat Carp, which you can do pretty early on in the game. And in this guide, I'm going to be showing you how to do so and kind of the stuff that you're going to need and how to do it. So the first thing you're going to need to do is go to an auction house. And the fishing rod that you pick, it's kind of up to you. There's a couple you can get, if it'll let me do it. So I like to grab the Hume rod, which right here. It's a little bit more pricey, about 2K, a little less if you can get it for that. But that's the one I've been using. It's been pretty good. This one says it's pretty good. It's pretty cheap, but it could break on you. It's not as good. So kind of use your discretion with that. For bait, you're going to want insect balls, and they go for around 2,500, 3K. They kind of vary in price, and that seems pretty pricey, but you get 100 for that price, which is pretty good. So, and you'll get that back no problem. So grab a couple stacks of those, and then I'll show you where to go from there. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is go find your outpost warp person. I am in Juneau, so Mr. Twink here is who I want to talk to. You want to go to the Ron Ferre region. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry about that if you are a professional who knows. And it should cost you about 100 gil. No problem. Send you there. And there are a couple other places you can go for Moat Carp, but this is just kind of the best one, and it sometimes can get pretty crowded. But you want to go here, and this is the pond right here that you want to go to. So just kind of aim yourself in that direction and walk off here. And while we're on our way here, I will say that this isn't amazing money, and later on late game you're able to do a lot better stuff for money. But if you're just starting off, this is a really good way for making money. And yeah, like I said, you're not going to make millions like this, but I usually keep my balance around 100,000 gil by doing this, just so you have money to pay for like the chocobos, to pay for teleports, to pay for warps, you know, pay for all the little expenses that you get, and whenever you need items, whenever you need present powders and silent oils, you know, it gets pretty expensive just traveling around. And right here is the pond, so I like to just go right here, get set up. It's pretty popular. I mean, I'm probably giving out information that most people already know. This guide is mostly for people who are new. If you want to type slash, okay, well, so first you're going to want to equip your rod and your bait, and I only have 13 right now. I will add more if I need to. Type slash fish. Your guy will cast his rod right out. So when you're first starting out, you're probably going to be really low level, and most of the stuff you catch is going to be crap or stuff that you can't catch. But eventually you will be able to catch better fish. And then you want to look down here in chat when you're catching a fish, and if it says you have a good feeling about this one, that's when you want to reel it in. And once that gets to 0, press enter. You caught a Moat Carp. And there's going to be times where it says you'll have a bad feeling or a terrible feeling. If you get that, just press escape, cancel it out. There's a chance that your rod's going to break, or you're going to catch a monster that's just going to ruin your day and it'll kill you. And or if you're high enough level, you can farm it for XP, but there is a chance that you can break your rod, which you really don't want to do. But I'm a high level fishing right now, so most of my fish are going to be Moat Carp, but you will be skilling up as you go. So don't worry about that. You will eventually get enough, and sometimes you will catch rusty buckets. That's just going to be how it is. They don't stack, so when you do get them, if they fill up your inventory, which my inventory is full of crap right now, just throw them out. If you really want to NPC them, you can sell them for 52 gil, but like, I'd rather have a stack of Moat Carp. So, yeah. So something else I want to mention, which I will put up a screenshot of somebody telling me these times. Anyways, I don't fully understand it, but from my understanding is the pond restocks with fish at 0 hour, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 1700, 1800, and 2000 hours. And you can see the time in the bottom left right here. And if you start catching only buckets and everyone else around you is only catching buckets, that means that you are the pond is out of stock essentially, and you need to wait for one of those times in order for the fish to restock. And it could get pretty fished out pretty quickly once there's like a lot of people here. And don't move your mouse around like I just did, or else your guy will just give up. But I'm gonna fish up a stack of carp, and then I will get back to you when I have that. Hey, this is me editing the video, so I forgot to mention it took me about 10 minutes to catch a stack of carp. So it should usually go a little bit faster than that. But as you can see in the montage here, I was having a lot of you didn't catch anything, so I was just having some really bad luck. And once you get a higher level, you should be able to catch moat carp most of the time. I'm just kind of was having bad luck. But usually about an hour, you can have a full inventory of carp. And yeah, like I said in the video, eventually, well, I haven't said it yet, living in the future, but you will be able to make a good amount of money. So yeah, have fun with that. Okay, I have a stack of Moat Carp now. That took longer than normal. I was having terrible luck. But also should note, these Goblin Fishers are level 6, so if you're low level, you might want to go on this side of the river. Or maybe not, I don't know, there's goblins over there too. Just be careful. But, okay, I don't know how to look in the... I'm going to be doing a time lapse of that, but I don't know if you saw with my brother. You could catch any fish from under like 60 levels. You just need to be, it'll just be hard. So you could get Moat Carp from level 1. I just wanted to confirm that. So you can fish Moat Carp from level 1. It's just going to be hard until you get around level 5. And then you'll start catching them all the time. So that's pretty good. But I'll get back to you when I'm back at the auction house. All right, so we're back to the auction house, and I should mention another thing. If you are struggling with fishing, there is fishing gear you can get. I'm not going to go show you it all. I will put up a list on screen now. If you are interested in spending a little bit of money to have a better fishing, that is absolutely something you can do, so go ahead and do that. So next we want to do is this guy's right in front of the auction counter. We'll go to this one, it's fine. And normally, okay, please. Normally, I would have like, I'd empty out my inventory so I could fill my inventory completely with Moat Carp. And right now, the price has gone down a little bit. But if you put them up for 3,000 a stack, they should 100% sell. Sometimes I put them up for 3,200. Depends on the price. But there is a fishing rod that's legendary that you can get for turning in like a certain amount of Moat Carp. So people are always buying Moat Carp, and that's why there's so much money. But I'll put that fishing rod on screen if that's something you're curious about. But if you want to fish up for Moat Carp to get this rod, do the same thing. Just hold on to the fish, even though it's a lot of fish to fill up your inventory. I don't know how that all works, but maybe I'll do a guide on that eventually. So, but yeah, people are always wanting to buy Moat Carp, so they'll always be selling, whether even if they're down a little bit. That's fine. But there's times where you could just go here and you could sell. Like sometimes I'll just put on a movie and just type /fish, just kind of half paying attention to the game, and then you catch up like 12 or 10 stacks of carp, and that's 30 grand just right there for pretty much half AFKing. Because like I'll do it while I'm like watching a movie. I'll just sit here and type /fish, and eventually just have a full inventory of carp, and you can go sell them. Like I said, like 30K isn't a ton of money, but when you're starting off and you need money for like the chocobos and all the other things, and you need items for starting gear, it's a good starting amount of money to have for that. So yeah, anyways, be sure to like this video and subscribe if you want to see more. I'm going to be streaming this game every Sunday at 7:30 Mountain Standard Time, roughly. I might be late, might be early, we'll see. But we will be streaming every Sunday for sure. And I might stream more throughout the week. And sorry about my phone going off. But if you want to see any more guides or videos, be sure to let me know. I am new to this game, so guides are going to be something that's going to be a lot of work for me and studying, and I might need help with it. So, but if there's anything you want to know, be sure to let me know, and I'll add it into a video and figure it out. But be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't. Thanks again, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you.